Oh, oh, buddy, buddy, buddy. Man, I wish sometimes life is much simpler. I remember back in the days when I was still a little child, I didn't have to worry about all of this social dynamic, gender dynamic, society, politics, finances, paying taxes. What do you want to be when you're older? You know, sometimes I wish life is much simpler. And I mean, I'm the master of my own reality, you know, like I can choose to live my life however I want, as long as I don't infringe upon other people's rights. Man, you can't help but to feel sucked in to the flow of the people around you, what they're doing. You can't help but be involved in their bullshit. We live in a society after all. And I know that I won't last a single day out here in the wild. Without society, I'm nothing. Without other people, I am nothing. I cannot exist by myself. My life would have no meaning if it wasn't for other people. And so I don't think this idea of me wanting to become totally detached from society is a feasible one, because I need other people to make my life meaningful. What I'm saying is that when I was a little child, and I know people are going to be cringing at this, oh, you're a grown-ass man, why are you thinking about being a little kid again? But life was much simpler back then. Without this internet bullshit, without reading about the black pill, the red pill, the blue pill, the manosphere, feminism, my brain operates in a different way, you know. I see people as people. There's none of this competition. You know, women, they have regained control over the world. Now men, we need to rise up. Or men are oppressive, the patriarchy, and women, we need to overthrow that. We need to reach equality. You know, there's none of this mindset. I see my mom and my dad as being partners. I see them as being equal but different. If that makes any sense. Like, they all had a role to play in my life. None is better than the other. My dad is not better than my mom, or vice versa. I need both of them. I come to my dad for problems and I need solutions. I come to my mom when I was hurt, when someone hurted me, and I need comfort. My dad can't do that. He's too rational. He's too straightforward. He's too goal-oriented. So is my mom, but to a lesser degree, you know. Like, when you come to your mom, what you really want is comfort. Yeah. But there was none of this mindset in which, oh, I'm a man, I need to you know, dominate women in my life, and you know, I need to be the one who has all the power. There's none of that mindset, you know. We are all partners. We are all equal but different. We all need each other, you know. I don't know what I'm talking about, really. I guess I miss those days in which I was still innocent. I mean, I can still be innocent. I can still choose to be innocent, but you can't help it, you know. When you're surrounded by people like this, when everybody talks about how, you know, you gotta fight for your rights, you know, like, you can't let women walk over you. You can't let men control you, manipulate you, you know, gaslight you. All of these words. You're surrounded by dating coaches, on the internet, self-help gurus. Everybody is telling you to do a certain thing. Everybody is trying to pull you in their direction, and you tend to lose yourself in the process. I try not to listen to people too much, but I guess I can't really detach myself from society. I still need other people. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of respect for the people in my life, but it's my life after all, you know? You don't live my life. You give advice because you think it's the best advice, because you think you've learned from your mistakes and you don't want me to make the same mistakes. But it's my life after all. How do you know I'm not gonna make how do you know I'm gonna make the same mistake as you, in the same order, in the exact circumstances? It's gonna happen the same way. No way, man. Every life is different, and sure, you can give advice to people, but will people take the advice? That's the next question. And is it applicable to their lives? I don't know, man. I guess I do feel a bit down because I happened to run into my high school friends. Well, not run into, I happened to stumble across their profiles. And you know, when you haven't seen someone for a while, surely they would have changed a lot. And to be honest, I don't know how to feel about this. But a lot of people, a lot of the girls in high school, I haven't seen them on social media for a while, and now I run across their pages. And man, you know, our world has changed. Where's the innocence? I used to view them in a certain way, but now I guess people change, and I need to let that happen. I need to let people grow. But it's going in a direction that I don't really want it to be. A lot of them nowadays are only fan models, you know, prostitutes, glorified prostitutes. And I know guys will be guys, you know, like people will be curious. Hey, this girl, I know her. And I don't like the way porn is going, you know. People are seeking more novel stuff, more explicit stuff. Back in the 80s, it was a magazine. Now we have videos, and now we have people we know doing porn. And I don't know, man. It's disheartening, to say the least. It just ruined the whole image of my former classmates and someone I used to know. It's horrible, man. I guess people can say the same thing about me. Oh, you have changed. Now you're this depressed dude who makes stupid videos. I guess people can say the same thing about me. Anyways, we live in a society